Hey, what's up, peeps? Welcome to the locker room. And the locker room can be anywhere. I am in Las Vegas right now, trying to get back to Dallas. I could, I'm hopping on a plane, so I just wanted to chat with you for a minute, especially after that Monday Night Football game. And I told you the live every week is about talking to you. I don't care where I am, I still want to talk to you. And there's no way I'm going to miss this week after that Monday night performance the Cowboys put on right here in Las Vegas. I told y'all I missed the game because I got here right when the game was ending. But we still know that put up 4 TDs over there, and everybody's hearing about it. Now they're starting to hear things about George and CD being out, whatever. I told y'all I didn't care about that. All I cared about is whatever they were doing together, and that's all that matters. So let's talk about this and see how you guys think or felt about this when you heard all about it. And also, Shador Sanders getting his first start. That's why I could not. I could not. I said, I'm going to stop right here. I'm going to set up right here. I got peeps around me. They looking at me like I'm crazy, but they know the game must be talked about, especially when the Cowboys may have given us just a little blink of hope right now as we go. So yeah, ahoy, beautiful people. I like that. I like that. Grazing. I would just leave that right there. Ahoy, beautiful people. So you guys tell me now. There's so much going on. Okay, we know about Cowboys beating the Raiders. We know Shador Sanders is getting his first start. And I'm telling you guys again, I talked about this. Going in the game as a rookie, never having ever taken any snaps with that first team unit and being thrown in an NFL game, it's as I've never heard of anything like it. Especially, I've never heard of anything like it for veterans. So I couldn't imagine how fast the rookie, Shador Sanders' brain was running when he jumped on that field and had to play. I think it's criminal that you don't give him no reps, knowing that the quarterback you have in front of him, if he is the backup quarterback, is always one snap away from being hurt. You just that just wasn't smart. So let's get to you guys, man. Huh? Terrence something. What do you mean? Oh, this is Michael for the Cowboys is done. Come on, man, Terrence. See, this is how the season has gone for everybody, right? And think about it for a lot of people. Anyway, the Chiefs 5-5. Started out, they said no way. The Chiefs they don't look like the same, and then they went on a run, and then they said, oh my God, the Chiefs are back, and now they lose a few games, and oh my God, can they make the playoffs? I told you these teams this year turned the corner right around Thanksgiving time. I'm not all the way back on the horse with the Cowboys coming back, but I tell you what, let them beat Philly this week. You'll start singing a different song. It ain't about winning the division. You just got to sneak in the end and see what happens. You know what I mean? What's up with Shador House, man? Broken into. You know what, dude? Hey, double star 88. You're right. Isn't that crazy, man? How we're seeing a lot of this, and 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 here's the problem, guys. I want to talk about this. We're seeing a lot of athletes when teams know or people know or these guys know that they're away playing games or doing something. They're breaking into their houses. And that's what happened to Shador Sanders. And then you'll get people, and I get people on things talking about, well, Shador's showing all his jewelry and all of that stuff. And so now people are going to break into his house. And, this ain't even about the jewelry. What I worry about with all of that, when I see people targeting athletes for things like that, I honestly worry about a Sean Taylor, a Sean Taylor situation. Somebody's coming home and so yeah, that's scary. That is scary. And I don't know, that's why. Hey, you best you can do, but not, especially nowadays, and the kind of money most guys make, I would keep somebody at my house all the time if I could. I do anyway because I have to for my wife. But I'm saying I would keep somebody, some security at my house at all the time, especially when I'm away, because people know. Everybody know you're playing football. Everybody know that. So yeah, yeah, that's something. But I'm glad he's okay. Forget the jury. Let him rob. Just get on out of here. Get what you get on out of here before somebody comes home and we lose a life like we did with Sean Taylor. And God rest him. God rest his soul. We got cheated with what happened with Sean Taylor, one of the greatest players we would ever have seen in the NFL. And his family got cheated from, yeah, you guys know. And you dudes out here, man, if you know somebody doing stuff like that, let's come on, man, let's be real. Throw it on with all that. Ain't nothing cool about that. Dudes work their hearts out, work hard, get to a place, and now you sitting laying trying to when they're playing football, go and rob. Come on, man. That's Trump game. That's Trump game. Stop doing Trump game. You know what I mean? Time for Jerry to sell the Cowboys. Come on, Stonegate. What you mean by that, man? Where is he going to be? And Jerry's never selling the Cowboys. I mean, if you want to write that stuff, type that stuff, work your fingers a little bit, you can do that. And I'll read it. I'll give you a little love. But the reality is, it ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. And you ain't going nowhere either. Stonegate. Yo, man, I'm done with it. I don't mess with Jerry Jones. Stop it, y'all. Ain't none of us going nowhere. We're hooked. We're hooked. And we ain't going nowhere. That's just the reality. And I'm gonna tell you what, out here, there were so many Cowboy fans when we won this game. You guys right here with me over here, you know what I mean? So many Cowboy fans out here. We took over. You hear all of them in the background. We took over out here, so don't be playing around like everybody losing hope. We ain't losing hope. Everybody talk about it, in that stadium. It was more Cowboy fans than Raider fans. That's just what it is. So yeah, we still. I know y'all tired. So we're tired of Jerry Jones. And I'm a lifelong Cowboy fan. I know you're tired of Jerry Jones. She, it's her bag. She's another Cowboy fan. She was there too. Ready just putting everybody on there because people out here sitting around. And yeah, and now we're trying to get out of here and get back to Dallas. And there were no flights back to Dallas. Actually, I heard I had an early morning flight at 6 a.m. But somehow, some way, I don't know, it didn't work out. Right? Didn't make that flight. And then couldn't get on. It couldn't get in because everybody's trying to get back to Dallas, I guess. So, and y'all know I don't fly private. So, my boy said I'll send the plane. I said it'll sit right there. You can send it if you want it. It'll sit right where it's gonna sit. I ain't gonna get on it. I'm gonna wait till one of these airlines open up, and it did. And that's why I'm over here talking to you guys, man. Can't let Speak and Walk also Devontae Williams. Hey, and we got some real discussions to have about that. I've heard this thing ranging all over the place. You know, make sure and I wish Jared would be able to step to George Pickens now. But this thing is reciprocating. It's reciprocal. Now, Jerry knows, and George ain't gonna get this kind of play nowhere else. I know he's going to command a hefty bit of money, but he has to make sure he's going to the right situation so he continues to produce the way he's producing right now. I don't know how Jerry's going to pull it off. Stevie Lamb, Dak Prescott, you know, you got to pay George. You got to pay George. And then you take your shot with everything else. But for me, offensively, because the game is going to the passing game, I'm gonna CD and George. I'm gonna keep those two. And I can work everything else around that. I want to keep Devontae too. But remember now, the running back market is so much different than the receiver market. Javante, you'll be in the fight to get a Javante Williams in the running back market. It'll be a hard fight if we wait too long in the receiver market to get a George Pickens. So yeah, I wish Jerry Wood makes a move right now and try to get George locked in right now. Give him some money early, and maybe he'll give us a little break on that big number, to tell you the truth. So, yeah, I do it. I know we got to do it now, then win. And that's what I'm saying. I want Jerry to do that now. But right now, I want to see what they do against Philadelphia. That's what we got to do. We got to see. Yeah. And then you're right. Look, and then Kenny Clark on that other side. Quentin Williams. What Quentin got another year or two on his deal? Because remember, yeah, he's going to be needing a new deal. And let's talk about that too, though. Those run stopping tackles, I saw it, now they're looking like they're getting into a competitive thing themselves. And dude, the way I don't know, do I take this? Is what I'm saying. When you start talking about Cowboys have a chance, you see right now. Okay, if Clark and Quentin Williams stops the run, I will take a matchup. Dak Prescott against Jalen Hurts, CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, and AJ Brown and Smith, Devontae Smith. I'll take Dallas in that matchup. I will absolutely take Dallas if you give us other things that are equal. Now, that Philly defense played great. If Dallas can play, stop the run, and put this thing in a passing competition between Dak and Jalen, dude, that's not saying that's not impossible. Dak has done well against Philly, and that's what I'm telling you. And then you come up with Kansas City. I'm just saying. I know it's a slim shot, and it depends on if these guys can play together like they did here in Vegas. And that's why I was talking about the Marshawn Nealon movement. If they can hold on to that right there, I'm telling you that'll give you an outside chance. It'll give you an outside chance. We should have one first game. Yeah, we should have one first game for real. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If we can't let Philly, we should have won the first game for real, for real. And and we were not clicking like this. At least the passing game was not clicking like it's clicking now. George Pickens wasn't in place that he is now, and certainly CeeDee Lamb, you know, he had already missed all of that camp and was trying to work his way back in and show everybody he can still do it. So yeah, it's a whole different team. Both sides. They haven't put up any more than 17, 20 points in a game lately. I'm talking about that Philly offense. So this is going to be the game that decides, yeah, the Cowboys season. Anything, any chance they got is this game. Everything has to be put down on this game. Jermaine saying he got Cowboys 38, Eagles 21, and I was just looking at that now. If I say that's not impossible, people will call me too much of a homer. But if they can get back to putting up those points at home, it's going to be interesting to see if Philly can track that with the lack of offensive success that they have had lately. You see what I'm saying? And then see if they'll start arguing a little bit, get mad at each other, saying some things, and that thing flip. I think they'll win the division. They'll win the division. No matter what, I think Philly win the division. But I'm just saying, outside chance to sneak in. Cowboys doesn't. Crowd needs to get loud. That's the one thing that sometimes I even wonder if our guy running everything understands when to make people get loud, how to handle it. When they get ready to come back on the field, a certain amount of time, you got to raise the crowd up right before the guys coming on the field so they can bring that energy back. So as they go into a timeout or something and start raising the crowd, and by the time we get to the end of it, everybody's energy out. You know what I mean? So yeah, you got it's gonna take everything in that stadium. And since I missed that game, missed the game here, I'm gonna have to pop up. You know what I mean? Pop up at that game. It's see. This is what I don't want to do though, B. I don't want to start saying, here I go again. I jump back in, and then they get killed by Philly. So I'm just gonna keep my head calm like that. You know what I mean? What up, man? What up, Marcus? How y'all doing, man? Marcus Blackman. Man saying what's up, Irvin. I can't believe I'm out here messing around with y'all in the airport like this, right here, waiting on my flight to get back to Dallas. But I am. I am. I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to it too now. I'm looking forward. This whole, I can't wait to see when this thing all plays out. And I also want to, who put it out there about, I heard, does anybody know where they get the George and Stevie was out gambling? Does anybody know anything about this? 'Cause I haven't heard it. I heard somebody say that they spotted Stevie or spotted George to 7 in the morning or something. But I don't know. I don't know. Dude, we want to talk. Let's talk about that. Dude saying Shador is terrible as a pro, and I heard Coach talk about something today. Um, Coach Stefanski saying, yes, we're going to get him many reps this week, right? So we can kind of find out what he does best and get him used to seeing the plays that he feels most comfortable in. I can't tell you how crucial that is. You got to get a package of plays that according to what they're doing, you can use his skill set best he can. Get rid of the ball. Hey, if we can't hold the line, all right, what three-step plays that he likes? It's a three-step quick slant, three-step quick hitch. What quick game can I put him in if we can't hold up on the offensive line? Okay, what opportunities can we take? They throw the ball up the field. You are a true 88. I grew up watching you, and I love everything about you. I appreciate that, Jake. I appreciate that, my brothers. You know what I mean? And tell me that things tell me safe flying and everything. But it's crucial, guys, for a guy, a young quarterback coming into an NFL game. I mean, God Almighty, I can't imagine how scared I would be in a situation like that. That you never take a snap from that first team, dude. Dude, that changed my outlook. When I heard that, I was like, okay, then yeah, that was incredible what he did. If that's truly what went down, that was incredible. To have him, you can say what you want because you don't have a timing of plays. If you made any plays and you have had the timing of a play, it's incredible at this level how fast this game moves. So I can't wait. Let's see. Let's see. Let's give them time. We still got guys that were first picks in the draft, the Trevor Lawrences and all that. That we still holding out on. Hey, oh, is he good enough? Is he not? You know, we go back and forth on that. Shador has literally getting his first start. So when I see people writing, Shador's, he can't play, he's terrible as a pro. Like, come on, man. Don't start building up your feelings from social media and not your reality of giving him an opportunity to really see. If he can't play, it'll show up. it'll show up. But there's been guys, not only just young guys that went to one team, you see guys now going to other teams that are showing up like the Sam Donalds and the Baker Mayfields, when a lot of people thought they couldn't play, and look at how they're playing. It's way too early for anybody to be making those assessments. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah, Adam. I want to see Shador. I believe he will surprise some people if a good game plan is put together for his skill set. Then he could surprise some people. You know what I mean, dude? I'm doing good, Arthur. How you doing, my brother? I appreciate you asking me. Do you like Judge Judy? I do like Judge Judy. Why y'all asking me that? All right, I do like Judge Judy. Judge Judy will be playing now. She's funny, yeah. She is funny, great as ever. She is funny and she's solid. So yeah, JD, when you say he's going to be a star, I imagine you're talking about Shador, and, and I think Shador in the right situation is going to be a star. I got to see if Cleveland is the right situation. I believe that. I don't believe. It's not just about what he does. It's also about the people around him and how good are they. That one ball he threw in the corner of the end zone, if they'd have caught that ball and scored a touchdown, we would be saying, oh my God. If he'd have won that game, you'd be saying, oh my God. And it was that close. He said that touchdown, you never know. So let's give that some time and see. All right, I better go get on this plane, guys. They just calling right now. And I cannot miss this plane because I can't get back to Dallas in time if I miss this plane. All right, guys. I just wanted to chat with you for a minute. I love you all. It's in the locker room. We got a lot to talk about. All right, I better go now.